Hello there. He's had his House of Commons pass removed for bullying. Should he now be totally cancelled? The former Speaker of the House of Commons, John Bercow, has been banned from holding a House of Commons pass, and he could be banned from Parliament for life after an official investigation found he was a bully and a serial liar. Something that would make a Bercow peerage an impossibility. The investigation report found Bercow threw a mobile phone at one of his aides, swore at officials, and made a racially and sexually discriminatory remark. The IEP, Parliament's independent expert panel, called him a bully who created an intimidating environment around him and said that if he was still an MP he would be facing expulsion. And not unexpectedly, while the rest of us smile, the man who did as much as he could to try and reverse the Brexit vote is not happy with this. He went on a huge rant and said that the case against him would be thrown out by any court in the land and that it was a travesty of justice rooted in prejudice, spite and hearsay carried out by a kangaroo court, and that it is based on the flimsiest of evidence, rooted in hearsay and baseless rumour, and advanced by old-school dogmatists once intent on resisting change at all costs, and now settling some ancient scores with me. And he vowed he would get around this ban and either get another Commons pass holder to let him in, or just attend as a member of the public. But the inquiry report is damning and upheld 21 out of the 35 counts brought by the former clerk to the Commons, Lord Lisvane, and two former private secretaries, Kate Ems and Angus Sinclair, covering the period 2009 to 2019. But what gets me is that the report also said Lord Lisvane was subjected to unfounded criticism, both publicly and privately, often made at length and at volume, and included derogatory inferences about him. So it sounds like Bercow paraded around the place shouting and screaming abuse at people, not caring who heard. So why wasn't Bercow brought to book earlier? And further, do you remember all those Labour MPs fawning over Bercow on his last day in office, just because he was on their side during Brexit? Wonder if they need reminding of all that praise they heaped on him. Anyway, should we now see all his books be removed from shop and library shelves? Will his social media presence be expunged? I mean that if J.K. Rowling can get it in the neck for her beliefs and statements, what should happen to John Bercow? Bercow the bullying, lying, anti-Brexit, anti-Democrat.